Well, hello everybody. RV living with the geezer, and I'm going to show you how I make my chalupas tonight. And we'll get into the different names of chalupa, tostada, Guadalajara, just depending on where you live. And yeah, here's my buddy over here, same place she was last night. Just about the same place she always is when she's inside. See, my son just drove up. They got off early. But yeah, I had one chicken tender left that I cooked up in the air fryer a while back. You know how I am about not throwing anything away, so I shredded it up and put half of it on there. So this is going to be a chicken chalupa. I call them chalupas because I was raised about 30 miles from San Antonio, west of San Antonio. And that's what they call them down there, the Bernie area. They're all San Antonio. They were always chalupas. Other places will call them tostadas. They call them tostadas up here, and Taco Bell calls it a tostada. Out in West Texas and Alpine and Marfa out there, they're called Guadalajaras. So that's three different names for what I say is the same thing. And I'm using these, I call them chalupa. See, they say tostadas. Okay. I'm using these pre-made shells. They were cheap. I think you can do your own, with corn tortillas, but then you got to pay for the oil to fry them up. And the oil is olive oil is pretty expensive now. Yeah, I don't know what type of oil you're supposed to use, but I would use olive oil because it's just healthier. And I'm trying to watch everything, so I'm going to do it the lazy man's way. I'm going to throw this in the microwave. What I did here, I love the way Taco Bell makes their tostadas. That's what I eat practically every time I go over there. And I really like their enchilada sauce, but I use that. I'm using stuff. I'm using that El Pato. Still got it. So I put some beans down. I use these fat-free. See, right there, fat-free refried beans. Put them down. Covered that with enchilada sauce. Put some cheese on it. Then the shredded chicken. And I put a little chopped up garlic on there. And I'm going to add a whole bunch more after I heat it. I think maybe the garlic's better for you if you don't, since I'm doing it the lazy man's way in the microwave. And I'm only going to let this thing go just enough to melt the cheese. If you leave it in there too long, it's going to make that shell soft. And you don't really want that. So you want it sort of crispy. So let me throw it in there and heat it up, and I'll be right back. All right, there we have the finished product. That's a loaded chalupa, I tell you. I added the extra garlic and lettuce, tomatoes, and then some avocado slices on there. So that is a chalupa deluxe, I would call it. And got a little leftover chicken on the side there. I'll give my buddy here. I'm sure she'll wake up when I say the word T-R-E-A-T. She can probably spell it too. But yeah, so that's it, guys. That's a chalupa from, that's what they call it in the San Antonio area or hill country. I guess it's west is one thing, middle is the others, maybe south is something different. But there you go. Yeah, I went home and got home today. I had to run down to the grocery store just into Boyd. And I got home. I was wondering where that shadow was coming from. It was my hand. I I got home and Dixie was out. She'd gotten out underneath the gate again. I could see where she scratched underneath on that hard gravel. I'm not kidding you. I put that wire down lower to keep her in, and she had bent it up a little bit, but I bet she didn't have more than 4 inches to squeeze through. And Luna was trying her best to try to climb over the gate because Dixie's her buddy, and that she goes everywhere with Dixie. But she couldn't get out, fortunately. But I'm going to talk to my son about maybe they might consider getting Dixie chipped. Luna has a chip already, so, because I'm afraid she's going to run off one of these days and wander a little too far, you know. Hate to lose her. So, anyway, I'm going to dig in. We'll be talking to you later. This is turning into a cooking show, isn't it? That's about all I got, right? Well, I got some driving videos coming up. We're starting district ball games, so I'll be heading to some towns around here that y'all haven't seen yet. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Keep your health. Adios. Bye-bye.